The Way Wealthy People Make Money by Takahashi Dan. Famous psychologist and philosopher William James once said, "Change your thoughts and you change your actions. Change your actions and you change your habits. Change your habits and you change your character. Change your character and you change your destiny." These steps are equally applicable if you want to become wealthy. And the foundation for all these changes to occur is first establishing the right mindset about money. Takahashi Dan, a financial investor from Japan who immigrated to the United States at the age of 10, started his career in investment banking and trading on Wall Street in New York after graduating from college. This book is based on his personal investment experience accumulated over many years. He has traveled to 60 countries around the world and met many people. He found that most successful individuals share some common characteristics. He believes that if you want to become successful and wealthy like them, the best method is to emulate their actions and gradually develop the same money habits as them. Firstly, these successful individuals mostly possess a strong passion. They constantly think about their goals and dreams from the moment they wake up to when they go to bed, which makes them pursue higher quality goods and services, increasing their chances of success compared to ordinary people. Additionally, they highly value time and are always focused on arranging and utilizing time more efficiently and scientifically in both work and life. For example, they generally emphasize physical exercise to maintain a healthy body. Many successful individuals understand that if their health deteriorates and they become ill, it takes a lot of time and effort to recover from the illness and regain physical fitness. Therefore, to avoid such a situation, they make it a point to exercise every day. Unlike the common belief held by most ordinary people that money means status and prestige, these successful wealthy individuals view money simply as a number, a tool to alleviate worries. They may spend money to earn respect from others, but they do not spend money to satisfy their own desires for extravagance. It can be said that these individuals are not obsessed with spending money but rather focus on how to increase the numbers in their bank accounts. Often, it is these people who ultimately amass vast wealth. Most of the wealthy individuals in the world are experts in investment and finance. They are good at thinking and focus on diverse ways of thinking. They think ahead of others and take action before others do. Even if they fail, they are willing to admit their mistakes, change strategies promptly, and start anew. If you want to become wealthy like them, you need to understand the characteristics of wealthy individuals, emulate their actions, and stand on the shoulders of giants, which can lead to results that far exceed your efforts. As many of us know, investing is a crucial step that separates the rich from the poor. Therefore, it is essential to understand the main aspects of investment. What is investment? In the eyes of many people, investment is like gambling, which is a terrifying thing. Because of this mindset, most people are unwilling to invest. However, the author believes that investment is not as scary as it seems. Instead, it can be viewed as a way to save money and make it grow continuously. While adjusting the mindset, it is also important to learn how to control risks. Only by mastering both aspects can one truly benefit from investment. The author shares 5 rules for controlling risks in the financial battlefield to help readers achieve victory. The first rule is to collect as much information as possible. Information is power, and the more weapons you have, the more choices you have, making it easier to make the right judgments. There are many ways to gather information, such as reading various news and media articles. However, to save time, it is advisable to skim through headlines first and then carefully read the ones that interest you. It is important to note that both traditional and social media are filled with a large amount of ineffective information. This requires investors to adhere to the second rule, which is not to rely on others' opinions for judgment. Instead, use your own judgment and always remain skeptical of others' opinions, then carefully verify their authenticity. The third rule of investment is diversification, which means having a diversified investment portfolio. Establishing a diversified investment portfolio can reduce the risk of losses due to mistakes. The author believes that individual stocks are not suitable for beginners and instead recommends ETFs, which are exchange-traded funds. ETFs inherently provide diversification, making them less risky compared to individual stocks and more reassuring. The fourth rule of investment is to record the reasons for buying and selling. By doing so, you can ensure that you make profits or cut losses in a timely manner. Many people fail to establish rules for themselves before entering into investment, leading to stubbornly believing they are right even when making mistakes during the investment process. However, by writing down the reasons beforehand, you can avoid this self-deception and face various possible situations more objectively and rationally. Finally, the fifth rule is not to engage in large-scale buying and selling all at once. Investments should be made in small amounts but multiple times, as this is the best approach. Because in the investment market, extreme situations such as sudden surges or crashes can occur. If too much is invested all at once, there could be significant losses in case of extreme situations, which is not what you want to see. It is important to remember that wealthy individuals around the world are not thinking about how much they can earn when investing, but rather how to reduce the risk of failure. If you are overly focused on money, it will elude you. The smoother things seem, the more self-discipline is needed, which is the key to investment success. There are many types of investments, such as individual stocks, ETFs mentioned earlier, as well as bonds, gold, real estate, and so on. Each type of investment has its own characteristics and advantages and disadvantages. In the book, the author provides detailed analysis and explanations of different investment types. Everyone has their own preferences when it comes to different investments, but regardless of what you choose to invest in, you should try to understand them as much as possible and allocate your investment portfolio accordingly. When developing a diversified investment strategy, you should consider investments for the long term, medium term, and short term, achieving diversification over different periods. Mastering the 5 investment rules mentioned above will have a profound impact on your investment career, and your investments are more likely to succeed. In addition, there is an important factor that cannot be ignored in the investment process, which is economic indicators. The success or failure of investments is closely linked to the global economy, especially in the stock market. Therefore, it is necessary to understand the financial policies and economic development of different countries around the world. They directly or indirectly affect your investment returns. So how do you grasp economic recessions and detect signs of major economic downturns in advance? The author believes that analyzing leading economic indicators, LEI, for several countries and regions, which account for about 70% of the world's GDP, can provide answers. Before economic recessions occur, the LEI of these countries will decline. Leading indicators typically include data such as unemployment rates, new housing construction permits, production indices, stock indices, and so on. For example, during the 2001 national economic recession, the 2008 Lehman crisis, and the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic, the LEI for the United States all experienced significant declines. Furthermore, LEI data is not controlled by any national government and is a reliable indicator. By studying these indicators, you can detect signs of major economic downturns. These signals will greatly affect your investment situation and must be taken seriously. Additionally, the author reminds international investors that to understand the world economy, one must learn to comprehend important investment-related information in English. This means continuously improving your English proficiency so that you can quickly absorb market information and make timely judgments. The success or failure of investments is closely related to the development of the world economy. Leading indicators of major countries around the world can help you better judge the direction of the world economy and make more accurate predictions for investments. In summary, from someone with no investment experience to achieving investment success, it requires a process. You should first adjust your mindset, establish the correct understanding of money by observing and understanding the habits of wealthy people. Then, when investing, follow the 5 important investment rules and continuously improve your investment skills. At the same time, actively absorb important information related to the world economy to help you assess the direction of investments. Congratulations on finishing another book. Keep up the good work.